Hi, hello. Steph just said hi, go live.
Hi.
In LRC fashion, we do what Steph says.
It's true. That
You
is
don't
true.
have to, though.
But we do anyway.
Oh, well, thanks, guys. Thank you.
Steph is our North Star, and we follow her wherever she goes. If it means that we're chasing mimes, then we're chasing mimes, and we learn something.
I'm
More
such
of a South Star.
It was such a nerd. You said North Star, and I forgot that there was an actual star. I was just like the X-Man.
Oh, I'm the nerd?
No, I said I'm such a nerd that when you
sorry, I
said
missed that part.
Yeah, you did.
I need to double back though. Steph, what the fuck's a South Star?
Star at the South, obviously.
South Star.
There's no South Star.
There's no South Star.
Yeah, there is. There's tons of
Smiles and
stars.
No, there's a song. There's Smiles and South Star.
Oh, that's
That
South
song's
Star.
called Tell Me.
Gotcha.
There's tons of stars at the South.
Yeah, but there's only one star that we call the North Star because it's due north.
It's not the only thing that's due north.
You put your hand up.
What else is due north, Leland?
Yeah, Leland.
Elaborate on that one.
My penis.
He cut no corners. He went straight there. No innuendo, no teasing, just dick.
Well, it's like the other night when you were like, "Oh, I can't try on anything. I don't want to get my gear all up in this place." And Steph's like, "What gear do you have?" Girl,
because I physically thought
gear.
I told you, and I think I said this in the fitting group. I was like, "What gears do you have? And what gear do you have? Like tools and stuff?"
I mean, it is a tool.
I was like, I literally thought he had like tools.
And what tool did you think I had, Steph?
A hammer? I think that's exactly what I
It's
said.
just getting worse. Just getting worse.
I said a hammer.
His hammer dick.
This is too old to be so early in the show.
Fuck that.
I literally thought that's what.
Did I just carry a hammer with me?
I mean, if you just brought out
Why
a hammer,
are you still messing with your camera?
Yeah, stop fucking moving around.
Now you're
Maybe
frozen.
Adjusted. What do you mean? I'm not frozen. Are you?
You were. Don't touch another goddamn thing.
Your computer can't handle it.
Oh, damn. I don't know who that is, but damn,
Hold on.
Anthony has a hammer.
Rob Roster? Hell yeah. Bro knows. It's bro code, though, so we don't talk about it.
Who the fuck's that?
That's my buddy from my D&D campaign.
All right, I'll allow it.
I'm going to give him a quick teaser of what's to come.
Oh shit! What'd I do?
You changed your scene.
God damn it! I told you not to touch anything.
I moved my hand. My hand hit the PS5 controller, which touched the button. Okay. Everything is right here. It's all.
Why
just, like,
is your
on my
PS5
desk.
control on your keyboard?
Oh,
Because
let's
I
talk
was
about this for the next 10
moving
minutes.
things.
I think
Also-
that Steph has too many things plugged into that desk.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand that, like, she lives in, like, a room as someone who, like, rents a room kind of does. She doesn't, like, she can't expand, but...
If you think she has too many things plugged into her desk, wait
Steph,
till
do
you
you
see
need
mine.
me to come out there and, like, mount some screens to the walls and, like, put a shelf for your PlayStation and...
I mean, my desk. Well, one, my monitors are on the arms, so they're not even on my desk.
She has two ultra wide monitors.
Yeah. This one's 27. This one. This one's 27. This one's 30, if not 27 as well.
It's glorious,
Yo,
honestly.
This might be for Leland here on the podcast, and maybe just Scott out there in chat. Remember when your family room TV was a 30-inch TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, people told me I was nuts that I had a 55-inch in my room.
No,
And I
not
was
crazy.
like,
Not.
it's
No,
just
not-
me.
Like, that's normal as a TV now. Like,
yeah.
40
I
is
mean,
kind of small at this point.
I mean, I'm older than all you. I remember
Sorry,
the war.
65.
So, like, I had, the TV that was in the giant box with the record player.
Oh my god!
Wow.
He was
I
in the
used to
black
get
and
so-
white times.
Yeah. I'm that old. No, but my grandmother did have one of those TVs though, with like the record player
I
and the
didn't have the record
TV. Yeah,
player.
she did have one of those for a while. When it stopped working, the TV they just moved it to like, I guess
Another room.
Yeah, but it was like weird because my grandmother's house growing
an
up,
end
I
table.
actually think about this house quite often. She lived in Claremont, and this house was like legit. Like if, like I would want this house if I like lived in San Diego. Like this would be the goal to have this house because it was just a really cool house. But like you'd walk in and there was like a room off to the left or the right, and then but there was no dividing wall, and then the living room where they put the TV was right in front of you, and then kitchen. And I was just like, what? I guess now that I'm thinking about it, it was like a dining room, but also slash like I guess a den.
Oh,
But
the
there
family
was-
room.
Oh,
Open
There was no
floor
wall.
concept.
Yeah, there's no wall. So it was just like this giant ass room that could also work as a dining room and a couch in it.
An open floor plan.
I guess like
I always find
don't know.
some of those old houses interesting because one of my aunties who had a house in I forget that area.
1942.
I don't
No, I
she
don't
was,
know what
she was
year it
connected to the
was.
ancestors there. Did you see her? She was like,
I was just gonna say, I think it's in Lemon Grove or La Mesa when she lived there.
Hmm.
But their house was when you first walked in. If you looked to the immediate right, it was like there used to be a window there, but there's no glass. It's just those windows, those open windows that lead to that preview the other room, which was the
Oh.
kitchen. And then from the kitchen, there was a door that led to the laundry room that was in the kitchen. And then to get to her bedroom, you had to go through a middle room that was just a room with two doors. And then it led to another room.
This is a
But it
Lemon
was-
Grove ass house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come
But it's
on.
just wild because it's what you were saying, like a den. Like you
Yeah,
wouldn't put
it's-
somebody's room in that middle room because in order to get to the third room, you're consistently walking in somebody's room to get to your
Oh,
room.
yeah, I've had
See?
properties that were like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get it. It's just weird.
So it's like a middle
alright.
room. So like
Like
maybe
weird
a
additions that people
computer room or whatever.
But I never understood it because it's one of the, like my grandmother had like now that I'm thinking about it, probably a rather large house for the 80s and 90s. But like it just there was a kitchen table in the kitchen, but then they had a giant ass kitchen table or a dining table in the dining room, and
The
it's just like
formal dining room.
sure, but we never
And-
fucking
One
ate.
that nobody eats at.
Like no one ever fucking eats there. Turn it into something useful, I guess. I don't
No,
know.
it's
There
there for
called-
decorative purposes.
It's the
Yeah.
for show room that you
I mean-
only show for show.
But this bitch also had a rotisserie phone. That's what I was saying.
Ah,
A rotary
She had a rotary phone. So like, yeah, I've used a rotary phone.
I almost called it
Same.
a rotisserie phone too, and I was like, no, that's chicken.
The way she said, "Nah, it's chicken."
That's chicken, baby.
That's
I
chicken,
wonder if
baby.
you can, like, I don't know the specific definition of rotisserie. Can you call a rotary phone a rotisserie phone?
No, because rotisserie is
Luke.
specifically the spinny
Yeah.
thing.
The whole thing has to spin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I'm a rotisserie stuff.
Oh man, she got tangled in her goddamn cords.
Yeah, she
Is
didn't think
she
that she did not think that one
high
through.
I'm not. I fucked up. I'm
Steph.
good now. Oh God.
Steph,
Yes.
don't move and don't touch anything for the next hour.
Bless the Steph.
This bitch.
Can you guys see what my flag is?
No, we
No.
never can.
It looks
Right,
like someone
Shane.
leaning down on a chair with their head down
Oh.
and crying.
So
Is it Glenn Close.
it's Barbie doing the Shinji pose.
Oh,
I
is it
knew-
Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I
she-
knew some of those words.
because she's having random thoughts of death.
Ah, okay,
Is
I get it now.
Is she talking to her in betweens down there?
No, she just has her hands in her.
She's
her
having
head
an
in her hand.
existential crisis.
Yeah,
But it looks like
Because-
she bent over talking to her her needles.
She's in the crash position, yes,
Oh, okay.
because she has to pilot the goddamn mech to save, you know, the world.
I have another
Barbie?
flag that's exactly that, but it's Penny Parker having an existential crisis as well.
Oh, is she talking to her
That one feels meaner.
cobwebs?
Is that what you think women do?
Talk to their in betweens down there? Yes. It also has teeth.
I still haven't
Stephanie?
watched that movie.
You haven't watched the documentary Teeth?
Oh wait, no, she's over here. Stephanie,
Over here.
do you want to educate
Yeah?
Leland?
No, Steph.
I don't care,
Steph,
man.
you have to look the other way.
I've seen enough porn. I know what's up.
There you go.
Yeah?
Anthony's looking the right way. Steph, you're now looking the right way.
Why
Do
am
you-
I
do you
looking
want-
up to you? We are equal.
No, this is just a placement. This has nothing to do with hierarchy.
Oh, that shit. Hold on. No, fuck Anthony. Your dumb thing's gonna stop. So, Steph, do you think that Anthony looks down at you?
No, we're like equal height. That's what I mean.
Not
Oh.
true.
Yeah, you're at least 3 inches taller than Anthony.
Wait, I'm 5'4", you're 5'5"?
With brown eyes.
5'4".
He is not
Seven.
5'5". Don't say that shit to him like that.
I'm
Saying it to be mean.
I'm 5'7". Where's my
Wearing
tall
heels.
king out there? Where's my fellow tall king out there? Mark, where are you? I've got one running joke between me and Mark, and it's being a tall king at 5'7".
Aw,
Oh, that's
that's cute.
pet.
Hell,
Damn.
I'm
Pats
gonna
on
be
head.
there tomorrow. You be nice. I'm
You go
gonna load up
sport.
ammo.
Where am I?
Fuck that,
I'm
Leland.
sorry. Oh. Hold on.
11 thing.
Sorry, it's hard out here for a pimp to look down upon you, all you people.
It's just hard out there for a pimp.
It's just hard out
Yeah,
there.
when
for
he's
a
trying to
pimp.
make the money for the rent.
Yep. All these people talking
Got a whole
shit.
lot of people talking shit.
And I'm out here trying to pimp all these butterflies because I saw it on an album once, and I just fuck. It's hard to pimp butterflies. You can't keep them still.
He's making a reference to a Kendrick Lamar album called "To Pimp a Butterfly."
Got it. Thank you. I will literally probably forget that within the next 10 minutes.
That's okay. It's not the first time we brought it up.
I got the Helldivers 2 PS5 control. I'm just changing the subject.
That's fine.
It's a very nice controller. It looks very, very
Are we
nice.
going to be the only
Nice.
ones not talking about Kendrick?
Do we
can-
need to?
We can absolutely talk about Kendrick because that
We
Super
spent
Bowl
all- we
show
spent the
was
hour.
fantastic.
I had to watch
I've
the
seen
breakdown.
so many breakdowns today.
Yeah, I had to watch.
Oh yeah.
I partially watched the breakdown, but it was
I've
enough to be
watched
like,
a few of them, but
oh,
I had seen
cool.
so many.
Leland
There's a
has
lot.
has a confused white man question. Yes, Leland.
No, being white. Why is there a breakdown on a Super Bowl show? Like,
Because
the halftime
because
show of
because
all
it's
the
Kendrick
messages.
Lamar.
yeah.
Because Kendrick Lamar
Right, but
doesn't
like-
do anything without a purpose.
yeah,
So,
everything
okay.
is like
So the whole
like,
theme
There's
of
meanings.
yeah, the whole theme
to
of
a
his
lot
Super
of
Bowl
things.
halftime show is that Kendrick Lamar is showing us the video game that is his life, and he's talking about the game. There's literally a PlayStation control on
Yeah,
the
it was
field.
a PlayStation
Like,
controller
Yeah.
with all the symbols. Yeah,
yeah,
Right on.
We had
I
Uncle-
haven't watched it.
Uncle Sam
yeah.
Jackson was there. It was great.
yeah, Uncle Sam.
That was
yeah.
red.
Well, you haven't seen it yet, Leland?
No, I usually don't watch a lot of that stuff. But
Oh,
I'll
that's
check it
fine.
out. I thought about putting it on just to his curiosity.
Yeah.
I also don't know what this man looks like, and you made that joke like 2 years ago that maybe he's one of my customers and I don't know it. And I just was like, maybe I'll check in and see if he is. It's like-
He does kind of have like an average man look to him.
Yeah.
that'd be just really funny. I'd be
He-
like, oh man, that's Brian.
He's just a black dude, the same height as Anthony.
Tall kings.
Yes, at the beginning of the show, they did they highlight a GTA code, which is literally God mode. So Kendrick was in God mode when he did his Super Bowl halftime show. It was so cool.
It's funny.
That shit ripped.
It's funny. I will.
I-
admit it was
I have
Mm.
Jordan likes when I bring this to the table. I have a new arch nemesis at the store.
A new one?
Again?
Oh.
Another?
Yeah,
new
this,
one?
Your
Yeah.
rogues gallery is just growing.
I know.
but this one, I'll keep this short. But like, I had a whole hour therapy session about this individual.
Oh,
That's
no.
how much this person is driving me up the fucking wall.
Oh, no.
What was the he's a problem. I went to my boss and I said this is the first time I've ever said this. And I said I have been here 20 years next year, so I've like worked in this store for 19 years, and I was like, this is the first customer I've ever said. To my mind, I wanted to say to him, like, perhaps this isn't the store for you. like I've never wanted to ever say it because I feel I truly do believe this, whether Anthony believes it or not. I think everyone deserves to be at the table, whether you like certain comic book characters, not even the people who don't like Superman, who I think are wrong. They are enabled to be at the table. Even the Rob Liefeld fans, they can be at the table, down at the end.
Kids table.
Fucking kids table. But this motherfucker, and Paul just kind of looked at me like, he's like, I'm not trying to. I'm like, sir, you don't understand. Like, at our therapy, like, this man he's a problem. He's gonna be. So when I took the day off for the Rumble, he came in and Paul had to deal with him. And the next day he goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, you're right. He possibly should not be at this store. And I was like, thank you. It's like,
What did he do?
I was like, validation. I can't. It's hard to describe because anything that I would tell you will sound like I'm being petty, and I'm not. Like,
it's okay.
Even
safe space. Try to explain.
No, it's not even that bad. That like Paul validated my crazy. He was just like, no, this guy is an issue, and it was like,
Wow.
okay, like he's very needy. Which, if I've discussed before, I'd rather you be an asshole customer than a needy customer because needy I can't work with. Asshole I can work with. Needy is just like, what? Help me help you, man. Like, he's like looking at Spider-Man. It's only in one fucking section. And he's like, I don't know, where are your Spider-Man books? I was like, I said, extend your left hand. And he puts his right hand on it. I was like, Jesus Christ. You know, he won't take out his earbuds. He wears his sunglasses and it's at nighttime. And I'm like, you're not this cool. You know, he wants all sorts of things I can't give him. He's just like, well, you know, I really wanted that variant. I was like, I understand that, but like, you know, variants are ordered 3 months ago. You just started coming here. I don't.
Yeah.
You're not. You're at the totem pole at the bottom. But I really wanted it. Okay, it was kind of like that Rocket Raccoon situation. Like, well, I wanted it more than him. Like, I can't.
Well, it's already gone. So
it was just like, I'm sorry. Like, he didn't get anything this week. Oh, my Friday nights is gonna be fucked. Like, he's gonna be like, I don't understand. Well, it's because I don't have any more. But anyway, so he also asked very personal questions, and I'm like, bitch, I don't know you like that. I don't want to know you like that. I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. Like he'll be just like, how's your family?
I don't.
Motherfucker, I don't know you.
Why is he asking about your personal stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. He's like trying to be my friend, but he's not. He just I don't know. I think he's just really awkward. But I was leading up to something.
You just tell him, get back. I don't know.
This is
like
just
that.
Timothy Chalamet.
It's not.
That'd be great.
Look, Timothy Chalamet came in. He's a problem.
I would love to know that about him because I kind of like him too much right now.
Oh, I've got shit.
He is very, very likable in things I've seen. Now tell us.
So likable, in fact, that I know from good authority that when he was at NYU, he was a walking venereal disease. So he's very likable.
No,
like,
they
called it. I think the joke was, "Did you get the Chalamet strain?" Like,
honestly, kind of should like him a little bit more.
I get it.
Every actor who comes in the store hates him so much. It's very funny.
Really?
I was like, how do you hate the little mouse? He's like, because he's a fucking prick. I'm like, did he take that one role you weren't up for?
Yeah, is that what the issue is?
It was like, did you think you were gonna be Bob Dylan?
because people
They wanted to be Wonka.
People look to Glenn Powell and be like, oh, he's the next hot thing. There's Timothy Chalamet. Like, that's
like, I was talking to this one guy. He was like getting really just like, yeah, he always takes like roles that could go to other people, blah blah blah. He's an actor, and I was just like,
and yet he nails it every time.
But my joke was, I didn't say this to him, but I kept, because I really like this guy, but I was just kind of like, right, did he? He's Bob Dylan. Like, he's playing a very famous person who looks like that specifically. I was like, sir, you're Asian. You were not going to play Bob Dylan. Like, it's like you could. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, like, if, as a biopic goes, you know,
There's that other movie where a bunch of people played Dylan. Like,
yeah, sure, you could be in that movie.
Sequel of that one.
Yeah, like even Kate
Tilda Swinton can
Blanchett
do it. You can do
was
it, bro.
fucking Bob Dylan. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I got this new guy. He's a problem. And I'm honestly I'm struggling with it, like, because I know
boundary issues and doesn't know his left from right.
He even my boss was like, he didn't know a goddamn thing.
That sucks, man. Like that's really awful.
Yeah, I'm trying to find like the new Patrick Parker Spider-Man book.
It's shit like that. Yeah. This is what I was saying. So he, because he has a folder, unfortunately. So I have to give him the 20%, which I don't want to do, but I do. And he's always just like, well, I didn't get this, I didn't get this. And I was like, well, sir, I said, I got real with him one night because I was really kind of bugged by it. And I was like, look, I said, when you walk in the door, I said, I feel like I'm already 0-4 with you. I'm not gonna win. Like, everything I say is wrong. I'm out of everything you wanted. You just seem very unhappy that I can't help you in the way, and I'm trying my best. Like, I'm literally kind of, I didn't want to be like, you made my therapy session. That's how upset I am that you're bothering me. I didn't want to say that because I don't want to give him that much power. And he looked at me and goes, that's on you, bro. Oh, okay, so we're not going to have a discussion at all. Like, you're just, I'm the problem. Got it. And I told my boss that he was laughing. And after he goes, oh, no, you're not the problem. He's the problem. I was like, great. It's validation slightly. So I was ringing.
Response.
It is a dickhead response. I was ringing him. I was ringing him up. And he's like 22. And I was ringing him up and he goes, do you do bags and boards? And I was like, yeah, they're 25 cents a piece. He goes, I have a folder. I don't get them for free. No one gets them for free.
Sir, I could just delete your folder.
Entitled.
I was like, no, he goes, they're not a perk. I was like, you get 20% off.
Yeah.
That's
your perk. Like, I don't, how much more?
20 cents.
It was like, how much more perking do you feel you need them? I just,
fucking entitled, dude.
He sends me an email every goddamn week, and the email is extensive. It's like, oh man, I can't come in this week to pick up my books because they raised my rent and I'm a little short on cash and I don't think it's going to be kind of fair. So like, but pull these aside. Can you stop these being pulled from my folder because I think they'd be really loud? But like, I'm like, sir, I don't give a shit.
It's all a run-on sentence too.
It is true. I'm like, because it's clearly on his phone.
It's the first email, but the formatting is already fucked up. So the address and the body are all mashed together. Somehow.
I just was like, oh my fucking god. Your buddy Rob, fucking Austin Butler. Yeah, dude.
I haven't seen Austin Butler in anything yet.
Have you seen Dune 2?
I have not.
Oh.
You didn't see Elvis?
No.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
You haven't
seen watch that.
Finnick Odair in the Hunger Games?
Fucking stop this shit right now and go watch that. It's like,
I wasn't listening because I was yelling. What was it?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was legit.
Can only listen or talk. She cannot do both.
I know, yeah.
It happened.
Who is he in?
Hunger
Dune?
Games. Finnick Odair.
No. The one I did see.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Steph, that's 100% not Austin
he's
Butler.
He's not in Hunger Games, girl.
Finnick Odair?
No, that's
Sam
Claflin.
Yeah.
Did you just see a white dude with blonde hair and think Austin Butler?
Let's also remind Steph that she is face blind.
She is face
She
blind.
is super face blind. This man looks nothing like Austin Butler.
For white people.
The longest time I thought it was Finnick Odair. And also in a movie with Khaleesi. She's like in a red dress. I thought it was this. It's like a rom-com. Isn't that him?
Amelia,
is that the wrong
was that
guy
Last
again?
Christmas?
Is that a new guy that I got wrong?
He's an Asian man in Last Christmas. Definitely not Austin Butler. Yeah, Austin Butler plays.
That's Henry Golding. That's an Asian man.
That's an Asian dude. No, Austin Butler, Anthony. If you remember the movie, he plays one of the guys from the Manson family, Tex Watson.
Is he the one that's like giving him like the tour on the ranch,
kinda?
or he's one of those guys?
He's one of. I don't want to spoil the. Let's just say him and the dog have words.
It's been a while since I saw the movie, so I really don't have a memory of it.
Jordan,
but I guess I have seen him.
Jordan, I am mad that I hadn't seen it earlier because we just watched it last week, so it's fresh in my mind.
I was surprised by it.
I just hadn't got around to it.
Same. I just haven't got around to, and I fucking love Tarantino movies.
Oh my god, this movie is so fucking good. Like it went, and it's. He verbally said, he goes, "If this is my last movie, I'm good with this one being my last film." I was like, "Yeah," because it's a masterpiece. Everything about it is fantastic, but yeah, shit goes wild at the end, and I was not expecting. And I was like, "Oh, this is the movie." Like, I think Shane was like, "Why didn't you see it yet?" I was like, "I don't know, man. Like, I guess I just didn't get around to it." But the movie came to me when it was time. Like, it's like the movie was like, "Now it's time, son. Now we're gonna watch each other." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." It's like...
Steph, are you still Googling Austin Butler?
I was, and now I'm looking up Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, so I know
It's good.
where I can watch this.
All the DiCaprio meme comes from where he's pointing.
Yeah.
Oh, when they go, that's it. When
That's
they
where it
go
comes
to the Manson Ranch or the
And Margaret Qualley's in it.
Spawn Ranch. For all the
Oh.
okay, that's what I'm about to say. Almost every girl on the ranch is now super famous. Like, it's so wild. Like, it was just like, there's that person and that person and that person. It's like...
Oh, it's a lot of known people.
Yeah, Maya Hawke has a
flick.
small role, and she is hilarious.
Mikey Madison's in there.
The fuck is that?
Michael
He's
Madsen.
from Honora. I want to
Oh.
watch it.
Oh, you're talking the girl.
Yeah, the girl. Mikey
Yeah, she's the lead in Honora. Yeah.
in Honora. I want to
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, she's also the one of the bad people in one of the Scream movies.
The newer
I've
ones.
seen
I
that.
still haven't watched
One
the
of
newer.
the newer
Scream.
ones. Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen that.
That
spoilers.
I
was
don't know what you're
also
talking
on my list.
But anyway, my point is, I have a new bad customer I hate, and you should all watch Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Carry on.
In Hollywood, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Once
Hollywood.
Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
I
Different movie.
haven't heard about that one yet.
Honestly, you should also watch Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Pretty tight.
It's pretty great. It's a lot of
fucking
fun.
great. That's when you get the immortal lines of like, "Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?"
That's right. I hate Johnny Depp in it.
But he loses his eyes and he's able to fight still.
I don't give a fuck. I hate Johnny Depp in that movie. Do I just hate Johnny Depp now?
Oh,
I think you do just hate Johnny
Right?
Depp.
You've been saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I find I find the words ringing in my head. I'm like, I might hate Johnny Depp now.
I mean, he's a problem, but I mean, he didn't get his bed. I mean, he didn't shit on a bed.
It's true.
According
They
to
both
Google,
can be problems.
I'm just saying.
They were
Also
both
true.
bad people who were in a relationship together that was bad. Like,
Yeah, it just
I
one of them
felt
was
bad for
worse
no one.
somehow.
oh, one of them was worse. She got stung by a bee. Yeah, a lot of
there's always somebody worse.
Did you remember the meme where people just kept saying bullshit? Where it was like, she got stung by a bee, and then it was like, buy one, get one free. And I was like, this is so funny. I started dying because it was just anything that was in that same cadence.
My other favorite political, my other favorite legal drama for the last couple years was the Gwyneth Paltrow ski incident.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. I think I watched that one, or I watched a breakdown where they were going over stuff, and I was like, what the? Yeah,
It's like,
it was nuts.
someone ran into someone on a ski slope. Yes, it sucks. It happened. I don't know if you sue the person.
Yeah, that's
It's like, oh, you rich? I'm gonna sue you.
that's basically what happened.
You
They got the
don't.
money
Yeah.
to sue people.
Yeah, there's the other bit is that person was also rich. You're just like, what okay.
Oh, was rich person suing a rich person?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
rich
I
person
care
suing
even
richer.
less.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? But I don't remember what she said, but didn't Gwyneth, like, as she left, like, the courtroom, like, she walked up with the guy, she said, like, be peaceful, or some nonsense.
Yeah,
like,
it
you're
was-
like,
yeah.
shut the fuck up. Get the hell out of here. Bitch, you won. Get out. Like,
Just walks out, goop.
Oh, God.
Almost got Jordan.
was it I wish you well, Scott? Was that what it was? I that sounds about some nonsense she would say.
So
Speaking
passive
of, you know what?
aggressive.
Oh, it's so passive aggressive. Been rewatching the MCU at work. God damn, is she good as Pepper Potts? That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I like Gwyneth Paltrow in movies.
Yep.
Do I hate Gwyneth Paltrow too?
Yes,
As a person,
you
yes.
should. Yes, yeah. As an actress, I mean a little bit, but she's good as Pepper Potts.
Where have I liked her?
Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts.
No, fuck you. You're wrong. She's great as Pepper Potts.
Somebody
Their
else could have done that. Somebody else definitely could have done
Yeah,
that.
but their chemistry is so
That's
good.
all
in that movie.
RDJ.
He has
I mean,
chemistry with
fair.
everyone.
I feel the same way with the chick that plays Yelena.
Florence Pugh.
That bitch has chemistry with no matter what is on screen.
Yeah,
It's true.
Like,
Her and that mac and cheese,
Oh.
fucking Oscar worthy. Best kiss.
I just watched it the other day. Her and Kate, when she's like, "Oh no, Kate, bitch." She's like, "Why are you so charming?" Because I am.
yeah,
I can't help it.
yeah. She's
Stop making me like you.
Now, you know what? That show is great.
It is. Hawkeye's
Like,
really good.
It is.
It's a
had a fun
great
time.
I watched
fucking
it
show.
twice.
Yeah,
I've had a fun time.
yeah.
I saw the new trailer for Thunderbolts. I'm in. It looks like fun. Looks like a good time.
I know someone who saw it and said it is great.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Same person also saw Cap. Says it is not great. It's
That
like,
sucks.
Oh, really?
Yep. I'll find out on
Largely
Thursday.
not That one for me. That one might end up being a rental.
I want to see it because
A rental.
it's
Just
Cap
Disney
and it's a black
Plus.
man. So
A stream. It might be
Oh,
a
okay.
stream.
I was like, don't pay for it. Just it'll be on like by April. I'm sure.
I am upset that Craven isn't free yet, though.
That's because it goes to Stars.
I have stars.
No, I mean, but it's gonna be a bit, yeah. I mean, look, I'm watching all the MCU movies, and I can't watch Spider-Man because it's not streaming on Disney Plus because it's on Stars.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. Well, the last Spider-Man, the first two are on there.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. I'm up to I watched Shang-Chi the other day for the first time since I saw it the first time, and that movie's
Nice.
fucking great.
Yep.
That
And
bus fight scene still like the fucking
so
best.
good.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for that little the lady's laptop that he just grabs. I was like, for no reason. I was like, you didn't need to grab that lady's laptop. It's like, it seems kind of hurtful. And I watched The Eternals the other day.
oof.
Ooh.
I still like it, but I understand why it's bad. Like,
It's fine.
it's fine. It's got a lot of ideas.
It's got a lot. Period.
It's too much of a divergence of what the MCU was doing to like include an entire kind of new branch. That's the same reason why I'm glad Fantastic Four seems to exist in its own timeline. I think X-Men should exist on its own timeline. These things cannot coexist in the wider MCU because it is too much going on to like believe all exists at the same time. But like now we see Captain Falcon flying up, seeing the fucking hand coming out of the earth. That's still there.
Yep.
Do you not know what it is?
I forget what it is.
It's Tiamat.
Erishim?
No. What what it is, what the hand is?
Yeah, it's Erishim.
No. It's adamantium.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they introduced it
That's
to
the
the world.
plot. The whole world wants adamantium.
Yeah.
So when
Mutants-
dude was coming out of the planet, dude's coming out of the planet,
Yep.
and they stop
He did-
him,
Mm-hmm.
and he just turns to adamantium.
Yeah, when Circe used her power, and whenever they stopped him, it turned into adamantium.
Did they say that in the movie?
Nope, it is now canon in for the new one.
Got it. Okay.
That's what
yeah.
the new world order is. There is a
Got it.
new thing. Yeah.
Whoever owns the adamantium owns the world. Got it. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I've only watched the one trailer. They didn't mention that.
Yeah, it's in the second trailer.
Right on.
Yes.
I-
Steph.
Mutants are here, baby.
Sorry, while you guys were having this whole conversation, I was trying to look up what movies I know Gwyneth Paltrow from, and she was in Hook.
Yes,
She's in Hook?
she has one scene. She plays
Wendy Darling.
Wendy in one of the flashbacks.
I was like, got
So
for-
you know when they talk about Wendy getting older, but Peter staying the same, and he comes in,
Oh
and she
yeah,
there's
and
always
it
like
shows the different Wendy's that come
yeah,
up,
she's one of the
and then it's
Wendy's. It was
finally the
Peter.
old
Yeah,
Wendy that
yeah.
goes. Pizza,
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
go
There's a
anymore. And I'm
movie-
like, oh shit.
There's a movie that she's in I like. I still don't like her though.
Well,
So
that's
found
fine.
out that Glenn Close is also in Hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the
She's-
boo box pirate.
Yeah.
Her name's Gutless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She called Spielberg and said, "I want to be in this," and they were like, "We don't have a part for you." She goes, "I'll be a pirate." So they slapped a beard on her and put.
Interview.
Once you know that and you see it, it's 100%.
Yeah, it's
her.
like, that's
Yeah.
just Glenn
Yeah.
Close.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in an interview. I
Yeah,
thought
she's
that was
the
hilarious.
boo box. No, not the boo box.
Hook is great.
It is.
Yeah, some of it's very good.
What
Yeah.
don't you like about it?
All the kids.
So 80% of the movie.
You don't like the Lost Boys at all.
I hate the dinner scene. You're doing it, Peter. I hate that nonsense. Fucking just have food.
You're
Let's go.
doing it, Peter.
It's about
and then-
imagination. He has to believe again.
Yeah, all they're eating is frosting. All those kids are going to be so diabetic and teeth are going to fall out.
Dude, that picture shows up randomly on Instagram or Facebook, and it's like, remember when we thought this was the coolest fucking table? And I look at it now, and I'm like, I don't want to eat that.
Look,
No.
one
Ate,
of
like,
my
bowls
one of
full
my
Cool Whip.
one of my favorite songs of all time references that scene. You know what that song is called? Bangarang by Skrillex.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to all my Lost Boys.
yeah. Good song.
I will say though that I do enjoy that movie though. Hook in that movie is fantastic. Dustin
Yeah.
Hoffman understood the assignment, but it does have one of my favorite lines in all of cinema, and I've said this before. It's probably in my top 5. Is that scene at the end where Tinkerbell talks to him, and he's like, "Well, I won't ever see you again," and she goes, "You know that place between sleep and dream?" She goes, "That's where you're always going to see me, and that's where I'm always going to love you." And that fucking breaks me because then she disappears forever. You're just like, God damn. Yeah, Hook's great. Saw that in the theater.
I used to watch that a lot. That's another
Corn,
movie in
we're
my
talking about
childhood.
Hook. Oh, there we go. The Hook one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Still
good
haven't seen
movie.
it, she
I loved
says.
it.
I haven't seen it.
Hook always brings you back.
So
Cool.
I ended up buying a couple things because I have decided that I will build a model something. So I decided I'll build a goddamn Gundam.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we went to Gunzo.
So this is
That's
Death. This is Death Scythe Hell from Endless Waltz because that is
yeah.
my favorite Gundam from Gundam Wing.
Fuck
But
yeah.
But as I was buying that, the dude there was just like, hey, before you actually try to build this one, you should probably practice on a different one first.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying a God Gundam,
Heavy
aka
arms?
Burning Gundam. So
Okay.
come on, Burning
Wait, you
Gundam.
went to an actual store?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a Gundam store in Old Town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
called Gunzo.
Yeah.
They
Gunzo.
also, yeah, it's called Gunzo. They also have like other little like buildable things. So like they have like nano blocks of like the Pokemon things to build. They had like a Kirby thing. It's nice. It's a really cute store.
Also, most of the sound things that end up in my personal stream is from G Gundam, mostly Burning Gundam, because he has a spicy hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's been so long since you've mentioned the spicy hand.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about that shit. What was that from again?
His stream.
History.
Yeah.
Because he has spicy hands.
Yeah, because in every Souls game I play, I always take pyromancy because you have a spicy hand, you can throw fire.
That's right.
And then in G Gundam, there's literally the Burning Gundam, whose hand is burning red. His loud roar tells him to defeat people. And when he does it, he screams out, erupting burning finger.
Yeah. Spicy hands.
Spicy hands in the chat. You love to see it.
You got,
Yeah. That's the one. That's praise.
it's just
Yeah,
been a long
you
time
said
since you've mentioned it, so it's just kind of
I haven't
nice
streamed in a
little-
very long time. I like.
No, I
just turned
know.
off
I
and
just
turned
it's
back
kind of
on.
like, oh yeah, that's right. You did that thing for a while.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually trying to build a model Gundam. Finally,
Models are fun. I built a lot of models when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it. Like my brother, he built 2 years and years and years ago, and I always wanted to do it. I just never got around to it.
Are they pre-painted or you have to paint them?
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I think I've only ever I've built 2 models. One was like an old, like maybe like a World War II era plane, and the other was an X-wing.
Nice.
I built all sorts of models. Mostly they were all movie cars.
That makes sense.
Like,
I mean,
I built like Elvira's her macabre mobile.
Hell yeah!
Here you go.
We're taking a train to Little Tokyo next month to see. Oh, right on.
yeah.
We've
bought
gone there.
I bought a Shining Gundam and something else at the Gundam store in Little Tokyo. Never.
But you have several Gundams ready.
I have like
go.
4 at this point.
There you go.
And I haven't put any of them together.
Are we going to start seeing shelves building behind you as the year goes on, where
Oh my
just more
God.
and more Gundams are going to start appearing?
This is Jordan's new passion, model making.
I mean, it'd be cool for me to have a new hobby, but we'll see what happens.
Like building things.
I talk to customers sometimes that come in and they'll be talking about like, oh, this is my hobby. I'm buying comics and stuff. It's like, yeah, great. And they'll be talking about, oh yeah, my wife wants me to get rid of boxes because they're in the garage or whatever, and they'll try and like sell some comics or whatever. And I always like generally ask them like, oh, is your wife into anything? Like, does she have like a hobby as well? And like 9 times out of 10 they
It's
go,
no.
oh no. And I'm like, what does she do? And they're like, and they stare at me as if I'm asking like a really difficult question. I was like, does your wife not have a hobby? And then I find that like there are people who don't have hobbies, and I don't understand that.
It's to me it's weird because there's a lot of shit in the world that I like. And I'm just I'm just gonna do this. But some people don't have hobbies.
Yeah, they generally don't have any hobbies.
It's like, what do you do when you get home from work? I sit down on the couch and scroll my phone or watch TV. And just like,
yeah, or they watch shows or stuff like that.
yeah, it's like what kind of shows do you watch? Oh, reality TV or the news. It's just like
those wives' hobby is nagging. Oh.
Or someone will say like their hobbies are watching TV or
I mean, is watching TV
fine.
a hobby?
I don't consider watching TV a hobby because it's passive. It is a passive activity.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
not
there's a
mad at that.
particular type of show that you'd like to watch.
Yeah.
Like I like to watch Japanese competition game shows. Then it's a hobby.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to watch, let's say just watching anime, it would be a hobby.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But like
You like watching cooking shows and cooking. Cooking is a hobby, no?
Yeah,
cooking
cooking's a
can be a
hobby.
hobby.
Cookies a hobby. Yeah, I said cookies. Cookies also are a hobby.
But I think one of the
Hobby.
criteria for a hobby to be a hobby is that you're not passive. Like you're actively doing something. You're actively searching for something. You're actively watching these Japanese game shows. You're actively watching anime. You're actively cooking something. Like you have to do something for it to be a hobby. A hobby doesn't happen to you,
When I watch some shows, does that count?
Sorry, what?
you're actively mad?
I actively get mad when I watch some shows. That's me.
That's it. Steph's hobbies getting mad.
No, I just meant like, does that not count?
Again, I think it
mean,
depends.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, if these people are happy, then it doesn't matter what their hobby is. But I just thought it was a little odd. Like I had some friends during the pandemic where like I don't have any hobbies. I was like,
I mean, that was the time to discover hobbies.
yeah, like I'm like, just
That's when a
look
lot
around
of people
you.
discovered what they liked.
Yeah, meditate, figure it out.
Do
It's-
you know
there's a
how
lot of-
many leverless fight sticks I built during the pandemic?
I'll be honest,
I
I'm
like
still
to
having a hard
try
time wrapping my head around this.
You literally have a back wall of your hobby.
No,
No,
I know
about
that
people
people,
not
don't
having
have hobbies.
I was like,
yeah.
if you are about to tell me that you don't have a hobby, I would be so angry at you.
I feel like a lot of people pick things
I'm
up.
gonna drive it down the 2.5 hours, bitch slap you, and then drive back. Not even gonna say a goddamn word.
I'm gonna get a hug though.
No.
I'm gonna hug that hand to my face. Like, I love you, Leland. I miss you.
Fuck off.
I don't know. There was a time a lot of people said their hobbies is going to the gym.
That's a hobby.
I consider that a
That's a
hobby.
hobby.
Yeah,
That's
I do,
fine.
'cause you're
Like
yeah.
That's
it-
like the common one all here. Is
Yeah.
the
I mean, it's a lame one, but it's a hobby. No, kidding.
but like also when you consider it, what we're doing right now is
It's a hobby.
Like,
This is the new hand video, guys. Like this is another hobby like anything else.
because again, it's not a passive activity. You have to do something.
like
I never thought of a hobby as something you had like you just said, like it's not a pass. I never thought of it that way. Like a hobby is something you can't do passively. You have to be involved. You have to.
You have to be involved. Like,
Yeah.
in some way.
I like puzzles.
puzzles.
like
Doing puzzles is a
things.
hobby.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
I
like
would
coloring.
rather shoot myself in the head than do a puzzle. So that is your passion. Yes.
You play video games with puzzles in them, and you do the puzzles.
Yeah, but I don't have to physically do them.
You're physically doing the puzzle in the game.
But you know what I mean, though. Like it's like when we were trying to
I
have
like
a
how we all were just like, what do you mean?
It's like Anthony when we were
I don't understand.
yes, reading is a hobby.
reading is a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Read it,
you're
yeah.
actively you grab a book. You're
When
reading
like
the
we were
book.
talking when we were walking around UTC last week, Anthony was just like, "You like Legos?" I was like, "Fuck no." It's like-
Oh, which is
You mean,
surprising
like-
to hear.
And this is the
enjoy
man who
the
said, "I built
occasion, like-
so many model cars." Fuck Legos though. Like
You know, I
that's
hate
the same
Legos, though.
thing.
That's children bullshit.
Okay, that's okay. Scott's accurate. That's right. I hate a
you
jigsaw
don't like
puzzle.
jigsaw.
I can't
Okay.
stand pieces on a table and people sitting
Oh,
around
I
trying
love
to
it.
find things like that.
Oh, I
Drives me
love
up the
it.
fucking wall.
What if you
Why?
saw it at a party?
I would be pissed that's at a party because
But-
we're at a party.
But why?
You know
though?
me, I don't even want to see a TV on at a party. If a TV isn't playing like music videos or something just to have on, like, but don't put on a movie. Don't put on a TV show. Put on music videos or something abstract in the background. Or like at our Christmas party, we put on Death of an Orgy or whatever the fuck that weird horror movie from the 60s is called. We have the poster on the wall. Scott, type whatever.
In the chat.
Do the answer thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
Anthony.
do the thing.
Do that thing you do.
I was gonna say, and then Leland kind of like confirmed it was fine. I had Army of Darkness playing at my Halloween party.
Was the sound up?
No,
Then that's acceptable.
because a
It's
good
when-
visual movie to like
Yes.
just kind of have on.
But when like you're at a party and someone has a television on playing a movie, no. That we're not here to watch the movie. We're here to drink
I
and
am.
eat and have fun. Like, it's like-
I mean,
Let me,
I
let me
get
stare at the
that.
box and not interact with anyone. That's a party for me.
yeah, like I
Unless
would.
it's a Rumble party or a
well,
WrestleMania
no,
party.
that's a different thing because you're there specifically to watch the television, like a sporting event. Super Bowl party, yes. There are aspects of that party. There's stuff going on in the kitchen. Typically, people
Yeah.
who don't want to watch the football, but like typically, you are there to watch, the sports ball game. You're not there to,
True.
yeah.
So,
I mean, I know I would go to a Super Bowl party for the food commercials and the drink and the talk. I'm not there to. I don't give a shit about the game.
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like me too.
Yeah.
I like the hangout, the food, and the
Yeah.
halftime show.
If
probably why I've never been to a Super Bowl party.
if we were to sit and list it out, how many hobbies do you think we all have?
Too many.
Individually,
Individually, yes.
I mean, we can see Anthony's, we can see mine, we can kind of see yours. Steph's in the blood clot void, so we don't know what's going on behind hers. But we know because we're friends, we know what's behind that. All hobbies.
I mean, downstairs there's a huge stack of jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's at least 15, I think, for sure. I got one in my
That's-
room.
That's just
right now.
upsetting.
I got 4 at my dad's.
But also,
I
this
got
is
stuff I
good for
gotta
the
do.
future for birthday gifts. I'm like, ooh, that's an easy gift. Steph likes puzzles.
Puzzles.
I'll just
Yeah.
grab some sort of film something. There you go.
I like puzzles, but I'm specific on how I like my puzzles. I like
Okay, what do you mean by that?
like preferably my number of puzzles is like it has to have a good theme.
Yeah. yeah.
I don't like the puzzles that are just too like
Like same
like
color.
example, if it was just a puzzle of just leaves and they're all the same color,
Ugh,
I don't
no,
want
fuck
that puzzle. Like
Okay.
I like a puzzle
The
that's a little
all-white
bit challenging,
puzzle.
but I love a good theme. Like one of them, it was one of the puzzles I got. It's like 500 pieces, and it's food with butts on it. So every food item on there has a little butt, and it's really cute. Like the pineapple has a butt, the orange
Dude.
has a butt, the coffee cup
If you
has a
gave
butt.
me 100 tries, would not
No.
guess that.
No.
I'll take a picture and I'll show you guys. It's actually a very cute
Okay,
puzzle.
okay. Well, for future reference, okay. So, where are you? So landscapes.
That's
it
fine.
depends on the landscape, right?
It depends on the landscape. So
But-
landscape ones are realism, preferably 300 pieces. I prefer because it becomes just too big and too real that it's not
Sure,
fun.
but
anymore.
like you wouldn't want like a Thomas Kincaid Christmas element.
Oh no, I bought a few of those actually. The last
All right, we're
I think I
safe on
talked about
Thomas
it.
Kincaid, y'all.
Yeah, Thomas Kincaid has really good pieces.
Oh shit! I
Some
gotta look up
really
right
nice
now
pictures.
if they
I
have.
bought
We love just a unoffensive
a-
piece of artwork,
yeah, this
not challenging nobody.
what is it? For Christmas I did 2 of my Thomas Kincaid puzzles. The third one I didn't finish because obviously I didn't do it before Christmas, and then I started it like a little after New Year's Day, and then I got the edge fixed, and then I realized it's not Christmas anymore. I don't want to keep working on this because it stayed on the table for a while, and I was like, you know what? It's time to put you away. I think it's also the sizing because I bought a puzzle board that Roseanne recommended, and it's like a puzzle table that's on a Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
So it's just its own wooden piece, so you could spin it around, and then it has little compartments to put all the puzzle pieces. So I organize my puzzle pieces by color and or the edges or like just a general theme of what that is, and then I go in and I do each one.
Steph is deep into the puzzling hobby.
Okay.
Okay,
She's
so-
a puzzler.
She's a puzzler.
I lose. I committed just one Saturday afternoon and sat there for 4 hours, I think, and I just finished a puzzle.
I remember I messaged her. Nothing.
You didn't hear shit. I was in the zone.
Okay, about walking through my crazy for 30 seconds. Okay, so
Mhm.
I was like, there has to be a puzzle on Amazon for Steph. So I typed in, don't interrupt me because my thought process gets weird here. So I typed in Snoop Dogg jigsaw puzzle, thinking she's a huge fan of Snoop Dogg, forgetting it's actually Tupac. So then I deleted Snoop Dogg, put Tupac, FYI, neither one of them had puzzles, but didn't
Okay.
have I didn't have a Tupac one, right? So then I wrote Snoop Dogg back in there just out of curiosity, and it came up with a Death Rose Records album cover puzzle, which has a man grabbing a woman's ass
Like this.
as a dog.
Oh, is that the cover of Doggy Style?
I think it's doggy
Yes.
style, yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. And I was like, well, that's the closest thing we have to.
Also, currently we don't talk about Snoop.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Oh,
I guess-
he
Well,
was
that's what happens for being America's grandpa. You're part of
Yeah.
America.
he was a part of the cabal at the inauguration.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he?
He performed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
performed.
Oh,
Despite the fact
damn.
that before the first one, he was just like, anyone who goes is a punk, like out there
Yeah.
dancing for money and shit.
Lapdog. That's what Scott's been calling him in the house.
Yeah.
that is
Mm.
disappointing.
It's super
he's-
disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm not allowed to like Jewel anymore.
Oh, why?
Apparently, she part of the cabal too.
Yeah.
Oh
Same
man,
with Nelly.
she likes her eggs and her pancakes too.
Not, but as long as they're freedom eggs.
Steph,
I like Jewel.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Oh, is that Cheryl Crow? Did I fuck up again?
What?
Oh, no,
I wouldn't
wasn't.
know.
It's Jewel. It's Jewel.
I can tell you right now, 100% Cheryl Crow would not be at the inauguration. She's very vocal.
No, I was
online.
saying lyrics, but I didn't know if that
No,
was
it is.
actually.
Also, I'll be honest, that would
Jewel.
break
I
me a
think it
little
was
bit.
Jewel.
Because as much money and love that I have given the show Crow over the last 25 years, that would fucking kill me. It's like
I'm gonna go look
30
this up.
years, Jesus Christ. I've been listening to that bitch since 95. Fuck off.
Cheryl.
Steph, is it?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, as the puzzler of the podcast, I have a puzzle that I put together this past fall and had a good time doing it. I was very like it was rushed. We had a real small window to get it done, but we got it done, and I really like the art.
Did you frame it?
And no, we did it
You
on a
flip
trip,
it,
so
you put tape on the back, so then you can frame it.
I'm familiar. But we were on like a mini vacation, and we did it there.
Okay.
So there was like traveling, not worth it.
That's like
and
that travel bag. For
as
puzzles.
you were talking, I'm like, I would like to share this puzzle with Steph. Maybe she would like it. I enjoyed putting it together. I found it challenging and whatnot.
How many
And like that's the thing. I like to share all of this.
Yeah.
Like these books are open to people if they wanted, if they were
Oh.
interested, you know?
Yeah. Like a little
But
library.
I find myself holding back because I'm like, what if she loses a piece? One piece.
Yes.
And that ruins
No,
the
that's
whole puzzle.
happened.
Piece and it's ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait,
No.
wait. So in your mind, not to interrupt, are you saying that you would redo the same puzzle?
I have.
Maybe.
Oh,
I
that-
almost started writing the times down on how long it took me every different time I
She's
tried
a
to do it.
speed puzzler. That's
Oh
how
my God.
deep into this hobby she is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
There
I'll
is
try it
nothing-
once on my own, or like
I'm
I've
gonna try
had
and grab
where,
it. Hold
like,
on.
That is insanity to me. You're like,
Or
oh,
like-
I did this thing. I'm gonna do it again. The
Well, no.
fuck no.
One time I started a puzzle. Again, it's very like I'm very specific on what kind of puzzles and like how like the size. So like 300-piece puzzles, depending on like what the image is, they take around, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours max.
Hey, Leland.
What's up?
So you said you've been listening to Sheryl Crow for 30 years. Do you listen to one song and never again?
No, but puzzles are boring. So why would I want to redo a same
You
puzzle?
find puzzles boring.
Don't
know.
poop on someone else's
Don't
playtime.
yuck her yum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yummy. I like it.
So I did this puzzle with Tara and Becca in September. And like there's a lot of texture to it.
Oh, wow.
There's a whole story going on. The whole Bram
Cute.
Stoker Dracula story is happening in these little scenes. And I liked it overall. Like the poster itself, I liked.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll just frame the poster. But
It means more if you put the puzzle together and then you tape it and then you put that up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks, I don't know.
It's more
some art
unique
looks
also.
Really pretty when they still have the little edgings of the puzzle.
yeah,
on it.
but
I like
want
that.
to. I bring it up to ask you, Steph. Like, if there was a puzzle that you liked and wanted to share, would you also have like the restraint in you of like, well, they might lose one piece of
I've had people
A
do use my
1,000.
puzzles and or
a
buy it or
1,000
retrade.
pieces, and if one of them is gone, then it's ruined, right?
Well, yes and no. Yes, because I don't
Like,
know.
I'm not
who
doing it
used-
to fit pieces together. I'm trying to get to the end image.
Yeah. No, there was a puzzle that I've done before, and I think I've done several times, and I forgot if someone else has done that puzzle too. But when I took it to my dad's and we tried to do it, it was missing a piece. And I was
How
just like,
disappointing is that?
maybe
And it-
it'll come later on at the end. And
It
that
drives you
piece was
crazy.
not there. And I was just like, well, this now I know it's just not here anymore. Yeah.
Did
I
you ever
mean-
find the piece?
No,
Lame.
it's gone. It's gone, but it's one of those images that are like, it's not like, it wasn't a puzzle that I was like, oh my god, I wish I had it again. Like, I could always buy it again. I've seen it several times.
The puzzle's just
That,
a
like-
dartboard, but you're missing the bullseye.
Sucks. Like, it's like one of those just random puzzles. It's like a beach house, and then there's kites, and then the sand. I mean, it's just like one of those little
Sounds
like
basic.
beach scene ones. It's just very simple puzzle, but yeah, when we tried to do it again, I did see that there was a piece missing, and I was bummed. But I mean, it's okay. It's just kind of like because you didn't finish it, you know. And it's funny
Yeah.
because I was like, "Oh, where did it go?" And then here's my dad being like, oh, it's okay. It still looks nice. And I was like, thanks,
No, it
Dad, but I don't
doesn't.
know where it went. Like,
No, it
I don't
doesn't.
know where this puzzle piece went.
And how long did it take you to resign to the fact that it's just gone?
Well, I mean, it was instant when we realized that there was like, here's the last piece, but it wasn't the last piece.
But like you didn't like look around and spend like an hour being like, it's gotta be here. It can't be not
Well,
here.
I think I spent maybe like a minute of like, this is where it's been on this shelf for the longest time. And then I was like, I mean, if it ended up falling at my house, like we
Mm.
clean the floors all the time and we vacuum,
That's a
like that shit is
10-minute search at
gone.
least for
Like
me.
it's gone.
I cannot just fall back to like, man, it's gone. I would be going.
Like the thing is, yes. Well, there was a time that we all did a puzzle. We all did a puzzle before, which was I had a 500 piece New York square.
New York.
Yeah, New York
New York
Square with
City.
all the taxis and everything. And me, Jordan, and a couple other friends did it, and we got to the end and it was missing a piece. And we spent so much time doing it, we didn't know where that piece went. And then later on, my friend was sitting on the couch and was just like, wait, it's right there. And she pointed to the carpet, and in the slither of like the beige, it was the one piece we needed on its back. So then we put it in.
There,
But
happy end.
I remember that.
I
yeah.
did message Marlon and be like, we tried to do the thing and it wasn't, I don't know where that piece went. And then he
It's
was
bullshit.
like, I could
Fuck
check
this.
downstairs. And I was like, no, it's okay. I really don't know where it is. It must have
Your
fell.
puzzle's a fucking lie.
It's fine. But yeah, no. I mean, even at work, we've done puzzles and we've
You
gotten to the
mentioned.
end and realized that it was missing.
Ugh.
But a
Something
work
was
puzzle, I
missing.
don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, I mean it's a
Well,
work
you know,
puzzle.
I put time in with the work puzzles.
No,
I
no,
mean,
but
I-
if something's
I
missing,
dabble,
it
but
means.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I
yeah.
don't give a shit if it's missing. Like, whatever. Whoosh.
Like, oh, yeah, no, they, yeah.
Well, that's 5 minutes on puzzles I never thought we'd do.
I like puzzles.
Y'all, this is our 380th episode. We're getting to
79.
puzzle pod now.
379.
370.
370.
Well, I mean, there's a couple
Yeah.
others out there,
You're getting there.
and then there's the unaired one. So, like,
Yeah,
we're
that's
probably
true.
closer to add 10 more or something.
It don't count if it not aired.
Remember the twice removed ghost episode?
Yeah, the ghost episode that took 3 times.
Was I even a
Wild.
part of those?
No, those were in the dark
No.
days
Yeah.
Before
No.
we went to Twitch.
before the end times.
All right, let's wrap this up.
What are you giggling at, bud?
I can't tell you right now.
Oh, you can't share it with friends?
Shut the fuck up and keep going.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna hang here for a second. What do you got going on there?
Nothing.
What's going on, sport?
Nothing.
Come on.
I got my Kendrick album.
There you go.
Ooh,
We'll move on
nice.
to something else.
It's the exclusive white one too.
Ooh.
One looks nice.
Why it gotta be white?
Because it's limited edition. The normal ones are black. And made in
Yeah.
Canada.
I don't know jack shit about. Oh, are we still allowed to get shit from Canada? Enjoy it now.
We can. It's just more expensive.
Fuck yeah, it is.
I don't think. I went
Steph,
to
give
that
us
claw
something good.
machine. I went to that claw
Oh.
machine place, Kawaii House
Kawaii
in
Club.
Convoy. Yeah, Kawaii Club. And they
Kawaii
okay,
Club.
So
You're
first
saying
of all,
scary.
Scary house.
Kawaii,
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Because kawaii means scared.
Oh,
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Yes.
Okay, house. Yeah, it's in Convoy, and it's like one of those claw machine things.
Yeah.
So we went. Now,
How
My
big is the plushie that
sister-in-law-
you got?
not big. No, I got a few small. ones.
Aw, look at the little
So,
guy.
Wait,
Is
first
he
of
holding
all,
a cookie or is that just his tummy?
He's holding a cookie.
it's
Cute.
from what do you call that? Turning red.
It's just a red panda.
Yeah, but I thought it was turning red.
I didn't see any turning red iconography. I think it's just a red panda.
Oh, okay, it's just a red panda.
Well,
Well,
red panda with a little cookie.
so first of all, there were rules in this thing on like how to play, which I didn't understand because they had tiers of how much to get coins for to use these claw machine things. So like example, $20, $20 or $20 is like I guess 20 coins or something. So it's like $1 a coin, I guess.
Yeah.
But they have these things where it's like you get guaranteed 2 prizes. And I was like, how are you guaranteed a prize? Like that's I didn't understand the concept, right?
Mhm.
And then the rules
An
said
attendant will come out and give the sad sacks a little red panda plushie.
oh, so like they have different claw machines and they have different difficulties. Like it'll be like 1 coin, 2 coins, 5 coins, or they have like the
Based on the
jackpot
value of what's
things.
inside.
Yeah, of what's inside. So there's a thing where it was like it pretty much told you if you're gonna play on a claw machine, like be persistent at that claw machine because it has fake outs.
Yep.
Like I don't know how to like it will fake out. Like literally like you have a prize, the claw comes down and it will just like not
Yeah.
work. And you're just like, okay.
Nah,
right,
eat shit
that's-
machine.
So
Don't
it's
do
like,
that.
So it's like out of 5 tries, 4 of them
Yeah.
are fake pulls, and then there's the one
Yeah.
real strong claw.
Nah, fuck
Like, it
you.
was just-
No.
It was interesting because I
bullshit.
was just like, what the heck? Like, that's weird. But then it was like, be persistent. So, like, at one point, you'll get the
Keep
strong
spending
claw.
money.
And the strong claw will come down and it will grab it the way you want. And you grab it. And I was like, oh, okay. So, which one's going to have the strong arm?
The thing that
Strong
I
claw.
the thing that I like is that they tell you that yes, there's fake outs and then there's the strong one. So
Yeah.
if you want a particular thing, you stay on that machine until
Yeah.
you get the thing because what most people do is they'll go once or twice like, oh, it's just not going to work, and
Yeah, and they'll give up.
They walk away. But if they go that 3rd or 4th time, then they get it. It's just like it's about persistence, and this
Like,
is
they're
how
literally
all the
Making them spend the money.
but the thing is, it's also low key telling you this is how all claw machines work.
Yeah. But the thing is, again, the guaranteed prizes. Let's say you kept trying to get one thing and you didn't get it. You'll get it.
Yeah, you just go up to them
Because
like,
they
hey,
will give it to
yeah.
you.
Hey, I kept trying to get this. I just never got it. Oh, well, here you go. Like you spent money.
Luckily,
You're leaving with the plushie.
the stuff that I got, I actually won. Like I got this little Pachaco,
Cute.
little Mario thing. I got a little soot,
Oh, cute.
and then I got this little cutesy star. And you can't see it, but it's yellow. It's a star and it has a smirky face.
Cute.
Rob, I'm gonna let you know. I read that super wrong.
I read suck what you think I said. Fallacy.
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 The sunk cost fallacy. I saw the suck fellatio.
Yeah. Little glance. I could see it.
The only thing I know about, the only fun fact about claw machines I have is I think it's the singer for Cannibal Corpse. He apparently is very good at claw machines and will, as a hobby at shows, just win a bunch and then give them to children.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's Cannibal Corpse. I know it's like one of those like real hardcore kind of caustic metal bands, speed metal bands or something.
Yeah.
Scott will probably help me out in the chat.
Aw.
Well,
It was still a good
that's
time.
claw machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still had a fun time doing it. It was a fun time with us just being there because it was like you never knew when you were gonna get it or not. I had a good
Don't
time.
give up, everybody. That's the message here
That's
at
the
LoRC.
message. Don't give
Don't
up.
give up. Keep trying. Sometimes you get the weak suck, and sometimes you get
need a strong
the
claw.
strong suck.
Sometimes you get the
Yeah.
Gok 9000. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just got to get the good grip, the kung fu
Yeah.
grip.
The gorilla grip.
Mm-hmm. Gorilla on the claymore grip, and that's when you win. So just
Yeah.
keep reaching for that chimpanzee with a claymore grip,
Exactly.
and you too will win plushies. The plushies being the goals of your life. It's a metaphor. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. You have all been fantastic. Thank you to chat. Thank you to the lurkers. If you have missed any part of this and want to see the whole show, we are on YouTube a week after broadcast. And if you want to be here live from the beginning, we are here at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Tuesday for the League of Ridiculous Conversations podcast. That is what we do. That is who we are. Fun fact, I will be guesting on To Live and Talk in LA, our friend podcast. They've been in the chat. They've been longtime supporters. To Live in Talanka, also known as on this podcast. I will be on their show tomorrow, so please check them out. 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at To Live and Talk. I think it's the whole thing. To Live and Talk in LA. Twitch.tv. You know how that works. Check our social medias. We'll be sharing the post. And if you see them around, be sure that you're giving them a follow, give them a like, give them all the grace that you give to us. You are all fantastic. And I'm a regular listener of their show as well. Their show is either a prep for me for this show. Today was just all Kendrick, or it is sometimes just a follow-up. And I have, with permission, stolen bits from them. It's a good show, everyone. If you like this, then with permission. And I tweaked it a little bit.
Well, there you
Improved, you might say. Some might say.
Some might
Love
say.
it.
Some might say. I mean, I'm not one to say. But all the social medias, we are out there, LoRC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations. If you want to keep the conversation going throughout the week, we have our free Discord. You can join us there. We have topics of all kinds, everything going on. Graphiture, what's up, dude? Graphiture is an artist and a regular over there at To Live and Talk in LA.
Oh, hi, hello.
So
hello.
thanks for crossing over,
Hello.
crossing streams and visiting us here, bud.
Thank you for the follow.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
The To Live and Talk in LA art that they have been showing this last month or so is Graphitures. So if you like that, check them out. Give them a follow. Find them on the internet. We're all everywhere. But the Discord, very fun, very active, and just full of the most amazing human beings you could ever want to interact with. So check that out. Find the link in the chat or hit us up on the previously mentioned social medias. I am on the internet as Spooky the 13th, and you can find me on Blue Sky.
Yeah. You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear, but mostly just Blue Sky. Leland.
You cannot find me on Blue Sky. I'm on Instagram at Leland Pierce Art doing art things.
Steph.
You could find me online at Stephanoids. Just find me somewhere. STEPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
Thank you again, everybody. You're all amazing. We love you very much. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
I messed that all up. Sorry, that's my bad. my stream deck fell over and it pushed the wrong button. Anyway, bye everybody.
Okay, right. Bye everybody. Leland, give him the horns. Give it the laser show.
Give him the horns. I think it has to be two.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell?
Sorry you had to put your
There it
dick
is.
out.
Yeah.
What about my dick?
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.